He just walked in. Braden, do you know why you're in here?
Because I was gooning in art class?
That would be right. This is the second time this week we've had this discussion, isn't it?
Actually, last time I was edging in social studies.
It's the same thing.
Mr. Belding, that's like saying a Corvette and a Bugatti are the same.
Sit down.
Oh, that wouldn't be a good idea. Actually, any sudden movement right now might make me blow. Actually, did the air conditioner just turn on? Because I think a stiff breeze might be enough to make me bust my nut. Not only that, but Miss Williams, the secretary, I know she's like 80 years old, but she had a low-cut blouse on today, and when she said my name, she said, Braden! And she said it kind of like that. I almost lost it. Uh-oh, this isn't good. I feel it happening. Pray for me. Pray for me, Mr. Belding. This isn't good. This is really about to happen. I'm about to bust!
Why do you think you're here today, Braden?
Because I Googled felching and munting on the school computers.
Bingo. You know, the librarian said you were also looking at OnlyFans. Somebody named Tiger.
You mean Tyga?
What happened to you, Braden? 2 years ago, you were Ambassador of the Month. You had perfect attendance. Where'd it go wrong?
I think it's when I started using Zen. My best friend Braxton, he dared me to have one single Zen pouch, and then I got hooked. Ever since then, I started stuffing them in my urethra just to get the same kind of high. Then I had a borderline psychotic break.
Yeah?
I thought I saw Jesus, but it was really just Jesus at Home Depot. Anyways, I'm only putting the Zen packs in my butthole and no longer shoving them deep into my urethra. I saved that for my Nintendo DS style.
Braden, I know it's... I want to read the Bible to you. Can I read you the Bible?
Of course, I love the Bible. One time I took 30 Zen pouches and I read the entire Bible, except I read it upside down and backwards.
Braden, what is this? Is this another one of your jelk maxers?
No, that's a hammer, Mr. Belding.
Clearly. Why do you have this? This could be considered a weapon.
Well, do you remember when I was talking to you last week about mewing?
The... thing?
Precisely.
Huh?
You see, sometimes mewing isn't quite enough to overcome the genetic hurdles presented by having a weak jawline in someone like myself. Which is why you need to start bone smashing.
What is bone mashing, Braden?
Bone smashing. That's when you hit your jawbones with a hammer or another hard object to enlarge them and make them harder, thus sharpening your jawline. The goal is to be chatty and Sigma and to have the ladies literally dripping wet over you. Speaking of which, I know your marriage ended in divorce, but when you were married, can you tell me, is it possible for women to goon? You know, gooning is the new meta.
Braden, I have a report here that says you assaulted Kevin Grady.
What? I absolutely did not assault Kevin G. I just gave him a French microphone.
What's a French microphone, Braden?
That's when you fart in somebody's wide open mouth and it makes a funny little echo noise. Most of the time you have to be asleep for it to count, but Kevin G was singing with his eyes closed. He was singing that one song, he was like, I'm a bottom jeans, with the bird. And right when he went for that high note, I stood up on my desk and I farted right in his mouth. The class went crazy. Kevin said it tasted like a piece of Lunchable, which I'm not surprised because I've been streaking, straight up eating piece of Lunchables every day for the past 14 days. Speaking of streaks, I've officially hit 21 days on my edge streak. I read in the book How to Win Friends and Influence People that after 21 days you establish a new habit. When I grow up, I want to be just like you, Mr. Belding. Has anyone ever told you you kind of look like the dad from Inside Out? If he flipped me inside out and saw all of my emotions, they'd all be about gooning and edging. Maybe a little bit about Geometry Dash, too.
I don't know how you did it, Braden, but you got voted Student of the Month.
Let's go!
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Mr. B. Time to celebrate.
Braden, I will spray you with Clorox.
Oh, that wouldn't be a good idea.
Stop this.
I can't stop what they've started to
Miss Williams, will you send in the resource officer? I'm gonna have you put in handcuffs, Braden.
Bring it on, Mr. B. I don't even need hands to goon anymore. For me, gooning has become a state of mind. Watch me achieve Goonvana. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He created man in his own image, but man rejected him, fell victim to this world and all its decadence. Clark Belding, my child, I remember the day you were born. I remember watching you grow up.
I remember how mischievous and sweet and kind you were.
Be gracious, Clark, and have hope for the future. Because at one point in time, you too were nothing more than a simple gooner.
Braden, what is this?
Skibbity! Thank Jesus you found him. He's the only real friend I have left.
Why is it sticky?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that, Mr. Belding.
And what's this hole in the bottom?
Behold, the skibussy. Do not look directly into it, Mr. Belding. I warn you, you could be sent to the brain rot multiverse and be stuck forever. Mr. Belding? Mr. Belding? Mr. Belding? Welcome to the brain rot multiverse, where you can edge for eternity, and everyone mews and looks matches. In the solemn words of Rosa Parks, I believe we are here on this earth to live, goon, and do what we can to make this world a better place for all people to enjoy, Skibbity. Come back to me, Mr. Belding. It is not yet your time for your brain to rot away in the multiverse. Your job is not done here on this earth. Find your way back to me and finish the job you started.
A goon journal, Braden?
That's not mine. I'm illiterate.
Miss Williams said she found this in the faculty bathroom.
Oh, shit.
Half the pages are stuck together.
I swear that's from a glue stick.
What are you, Ted Kaczynski? What is this? Huh? Is that a picture of me? Mr. Belding oiled up? Braden, what the fuck?
Freeze! Mr. Belding, I have edged from the beginning of time, and now time itself is subservient to me. In this realm, you are my king, and you love me. You finally think I'm special, and I think you're more than just a king, Mr. Belding. You're a god upon whom I must give my nectar. In the wise words of Maya Angelou, conquer your red streak, and then you may goon. Mr. Belding, through the process of goonmosis, I am ready to become you.
Fuck. Oh my, you cut it out. I'm gonna spray you, Braden. Braden, have you been harassing Mr. Gray?
You mean Mr. Gap?
I'm giving you 3 days ISS. This has become a chronic problem. What was that?
Nothing. Skibbity.
Don't say that. Are you trying to impress somebody, Braden?
Perchance.
Is there a special...
Mr. Belding, I'll tell you who I'm trying to impress. My Therian girlfriend.
I don't want to know what that is.
What about this? You want to know what this is?
Please tell me it's a skin tag.
Guess again. Don't look away now, Mr. Belding. I've got you under my spell. I'm goon-notizing you. Stare deep into my nethers.
It's so small.
Not when you measure in centimeters. Now, when I stop gooning, you're gonna say, "Okay, Lord Braden, you can go back to Mr. Diap's class now."
Lord Braden, you can go back to Mr. Diap.
Mr. Belding, Braden's grandmother's here to pick him up.
I'm gonna sissy Gaza.
Braden, did you ask the lunch lady to queef on your chicken nuggets?
Perchance I requested them cheesy.
Stop.
Well, excuse me for wanting a little Fermunda cheese on my nuggies.
Shut up.
What,
Shut your mouth.
Mr. Belding? Earth to Mr. Belding? I've left him wittably speechless.
Braden, I have nowhere to go from here. All I have left is the nuclear option.
Nuclear option? What is that supposed to mean, Vladimir Putin? In reverse?
Go ahead, Braden. Be as weird as you want to be. Tell me, do you have a cloaca?
What? Only birds and reptiles have those.
Well, birds and reptiles and Therian plushies like yourself.
That's just a rumor.
Tell me, is your cloaca moist?
Mr. Belding, you're making me uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm making you uncomfortable. Well, we'll try this on for size.
Mr. Belding, it's tiny.
See? We're not so different, Braden.
Why are you talking like
I
that?
want your milkshake, Braden. I have my milkshake in a long straw, and I put it in your mouth. Drink it all up. Braden, I'm glad you're in my office today.
Glad to be here, Mr. B.
Do you know what this is?
My sex slave?
I knew you'd be on that weirdo stuff. This is a nanny cam, Braden.
Dead ass, Mr. Belding?
Indubitably. You see, I hid him in plain sight because no one seems to believe me that you've been edging and gooning and jelking all over campus. But I've caught you, Braden.
Please say psych.
And it's all on my computer. Time to watch you burn, Braden.
Hello, my name is Braden Braxton Whitehead
The F.
Junior. And I've been forced by Mr. Belding to do unnatural and sinful things with the FFA animals.
What the hell is this, Braden?
It's called blackmail, Mr. Belding. I'm disappointed in you. You thought you could outsmart me. But I'm playing chess, and you're just playing checkers. Now take a look at this. I am the one who goons. Now watch me whip, goon. Now watch me bust nuts. Don't look away from me. I love you, Mr. Belding. Mr. Belding, off the Berg 30s, I see.
Tums. Congratulations, Braden. You gave me an ulcer.
Was it because I was joke maxing in Spanish class? Yo soy stretching. It's getting grander.
You know what, Braden? This isn't even about you. It's about my ex-wife.
Oh.
She's on a seek and destroy mission to malign my good reputation with rumors.
OMG, it's true! You're robosexual.
That's a rumor. That is a rumor.
Oh, brother. Anyways, who do you think would win in a fight between Kevin G and Big Justice?
Is that the Nike Shocks thing, or?
Oh, brother, that's another conversation. One thing's for sure, Big AJ would destroy Kevin G's dad. He'd eat him up like a double chocolate chip cookie.
Selling Fent, Braden?
Oh, Mr. Belding, I sold Kevin G Tic Tacs and told him they were Perk 30s.
Kevin G had a medical episode. He farted and shitted all over himself.
That's just because he was trying to get out of a fight with Big Justice. But there is a chance that I gave him my dog's heartworm medication. And if I gave him Bowser's pills, he's going to be feeling a little rough.
Stop.
Mr. Belding, you are my sunshine.
Whatever you're doing right now,
my
stop.
only sunshine. You make me happy. Where do I begin, Mr. Belding? From the very first time you brought me into your office for gooning in art class, I knew you were special. I knew you were my Sigma.
Hello? Braden? Braden, what are you doing?
Sorry, Mr. B. I blacked out. You know what time it is.
Any guesses why you're here, Braden?
Because I said the N-word in language arts?
What? No.
It was in Huckleberry Finn, I swear.
You've gotten a scholarship from the Autism Speaks Foundation.
I don't have autism.
Oh. So you have Asperger's.
I don't have Asperger's either.
Down syndrome?
I'm not Downsy.
Williams syndrome.
No Williams here.
Tardive dyskinesia?
Not sure what that is, but it's no.
Landau-Kleffner syndrome?
Negative, Captain.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
My mother's actually allergic to alcohol.
Well, your mother smoked when she was pregnant with you.
No crack baby here, I'm afraid. I do have one condition, however. It's known as goonophilia. You fell right into my trap, Mr. Belding. Once again, watching me goon. You thought Lightning McQueen was fast? Just watch me go. Vroom, vroom. How much is the scholarship? 1,000 V-Bucks? I always knew I was going to be a college boy. Change the world with my new theories on goontology.
Did you give Kevin G an oil check at the TikTok Riz party?
Perchance I gave him the stinky pinky. Well, excuse me, Mr. Belding, but Turkish Quandale Dingle was there.
No. We are not doing Quandale Dingle anymore.
Oh, Mr. Belding, you know me as Braden, but perhaps I should reintroduce myself.
Quandale Dingle here. My cousin Henry Bartholomew Dinglenut got arrested for putting a TNT in a daycare center. I put a camera in Joe Biden's bathroom and watched him take a poop. My Asian brother Quan Ling Ling Dingle put illegal substances in my ramen and I died. My goofy off friend Jamarius Quangle Dangle tried to eat my butt during Ramadan.
Miss Williams?
Yes, Mr. Belding.
Can you schedule an MRI for me?
Headaches again, Mr. Belding? Well, maybe this'll take your mind off it. You are my goon shine, my only goon shine. You make me goon goon when skies are goon. You'll never goon goon how much I goon you until you goon my goon goon goon. And from the top, you are my goon shine, my only goon shine. You make me goon goon. Mr. Belding, what the Sigma?
Relax, Braden. Just cleaning my eclipse glasses.
What a shame.
Speaking of which, did you threaten to curb stomp Kevin G if he didn't stare directly into the sun?
What? That's blasphemy.
I don't think you know what that word means. Either way, Carmen W. sent me a recording of the interaction. How about we listen together?
Hi, my name is Carmen Winstead.
Common Winston. Hi, my name is Common Winston. Hi, my name is Common Winston. Hi, my name is Common Winston.
What the hell was that?
Oh, Mr. Belding, that's not good. That's a rift in the brain rot multiverse. I think this has to do with the eclipse. Quick, Mr. Belding, tell me about your investments.
My investments, Braden?
Yes, what are you invested in?
Mostly bonds and stonks.
Oh, sweet Jesus, there it is again. What did you just say?
Your English paper, Braden. BBLs, bops, and blumpkins.
That's called alliteration, Mr. Belding.
More like harassment. Now your English teacher might take a leave of absence.
Why, is she pregnant for the 12th time?
That's not funny, Braden. That's not funny.
She's an octo-mom.
Braden, quit playing around. Where are you?
Oh, Mr. Belding, I've been sucked into the brain rot multiverse.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Oh, the rift caused by the solar eclipse.
The apple.
Oh, it hurts. There's memes I haven't seen in years. I've left the portal behind. Gaze deep into this kabushi and save me from the brain rot multiverse. My white knight.
John Pork has been found dead.
Mr. Belding. Mr. Belding. Mr. Belding. This world is a sick illusion. Do not get stuck here.
People? Hey there, sport. I guess you're looking for that little weirdo whacking off. Now be careful. Things are about to get a whole lot weirder.
Braden, did you ask the librarian if she squirts?
Skibbity what? Perchance.
She's 80, Braden. 80 years old.
Well, Old Faithful is millions of years old, and it still squirts. Seriously, though, Mr. Belding, I meant it as a compliment. It's like that dusty old super soaker that sits on the shelf in your garage. You know, it's still got a lot of pressure in it.
Enough.
When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven.
That is not your ringtone.
Oh, but it is, Mr. Beasley.
Why is that your ringtone?
Well, I've been hanging out with Deshaun a lot lately, and he kind of put me onto the Snowbees. And I gotta say, once you get on the Snowbees and Bops, there's no going back to Dino Nuggies. Oh, just thinking about them right now, it's got me a little bit of a hope.
Get out. Get out.
Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven. Women love my ski. Yes, it's magic. It's a blessing. When I die, I'ma go.
I'm calling your dad, Braden,
What the Sigma? Why, Mr. B?
because you put a nanny cam in the girls' locker
Oh,
room.
that's not actually a nanny cam. I just said that to look cool. Go ahead, squeeze it. See for yourself. Give it a little squeeze.
Damn it. I'm calling your
Oh,
dad.
don't, Mr. B. Please, dead ass. I'm telling you. Please, I'm begging you now.
Hello, this is Mr. Schmaden.
Your name is Braden Schmaden?
No, Braden is my son. This is Braxton Schmaden. But you caught me right in the middle of something. If you just allow me to finish up real quick.
Like father, like son. Get ready for the round sound, Mr. B. Look at me go. I'm twice as fast as him. I must set a new world record over here. You can call me Sonic the Goon Hog.
I'm still stuck. I gotta wake up. Wake up. Wake up.